In this video, we will study about the another landform of India, that is plains, called as northern plains. But before that, we should know that what are plains. Plains are flat lands with gentle slopes. Rivers flowing from the mountains bring fertile soil to the plains. In this video, we will study about the main physical features of the northern plains, three important basins of the northern plains, and life in the northern plains. To the south of the northern mountains lies an extensive flat plains, that is northern plains. It is also called as Indo-Gangetic plains. It is formed by the alluvium deposited by the rivers Ganga, Indus, Brahmaputra and their tributaries. Northern plains run parallel to the Himalayas from Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. Before going ahead with the physical features of northern plains, we should also know the importance of northern plains. This plain is very fertile and suitable for the growth of many kinds of agricultural products. And most of our thickly populated states, UP and Bihar, lie in this plain. Northern plains is divided into three parts: Satluj basin towards the west, Ganga basin in the middle and Brahmaputra basin in the east. The Satluj basin. As in the map, you can see the river Satluj and its tributaries flow towards the southwest through Punjab. They join Indus River in Pakistan and the Indus finally flows into Arabian Sea. Punjab and Haryana lie in the Satluj basin. Bhakra Nangal Dam has been built on Satluj River and it provides electricity and water for irrigation. Indira Gandhi Canal, which starts from Satluj, also provides water to many dry areas of Rajasthan. Let's talk about the most important Ganga basin. The Ganga is the most important river of the northern plains. The Ganga originates from the glacier Gangotri. In the mountains, it is joined by several tributaries like Alaknanda, Mandakini and Bhagirathi before it enters the northern plains at Haridwar. In the plains also, it is joined by several tributaries like Yamuna, Ghagra, Kosi, Gomati. After flowing through Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, Ganga enters West Bengal. Then it splits into distributaries. The two main branches are Hooghly and Padma. Hooghly flows through Kolkata and then into Bay of Bengal, and Padma enters into Bangladesh. Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra is the longest of the three great rivers of North India. It starts in Tibet, where it is called as Sangpo. It enters India through Arunachal Pradesh and flows through Assam into Bangladesh. Here, it joins the Padma and forms Sundarban Delta before flowing into Bay of Bengal. Punjab is fed by the Satluj and its tributaries. Chandigarh is the capital of both Punjab and Haryana. Famous Golden Temple is situated in the city of Amritsar. Other important cities are Ludhiana and Jalandhar. The main industries are textiles, sports, goods, hosiery and motor parts. People generally speak Punjabi and Hindi. Bhangra and Gidda are the most popular folk dances of Punjab. Haryana is also situated in the Satluj basin. Gurgaon in Haryana has the largest car manufacturing plant in the country, that is the Maruti factory. People speak Hindi and Haryanvi. Delhi is the national capital territory of India. The offices of the President, Prime Minister and all central government offices are located in India. People from all states of India live here in Delhi. The main languages spoken are Hindi, English, Punjabi and Urdu. There are many historical monuments in Delhi such as Qutub Minar, Red Fort, Jama Masjid, India Gate, Jantar Mantar and Lotus Temple. Uttar Pradesh is a large and thickly populated state of India. It is famous for its leather, metal and textiles industry. The land in Uttar Pradesh is very fertile. The main languages spoken are Hindi and Urdu. Allahabad, Varanasi, Agra and Kanpur are some of the important cities. UP has many places of religious and historical significance. The rivers Ganga and Yamuna meet at Sangam in Allahabad. Bihar is towards the east of Uttar Pradesh. It is also situated in the Ganga basin and is a thickly populated state. Its capital is Patna. The soil of Bihar is also extremely fertile and ideal for the agriculture. Hindi, Urdu and Maithili are the main languages spoken there. Chhath is an important traditional festival. Nalanda and Bodh Gaya are the cities of historical importance in Bihar. Jharkhand. The capital of this new state is Ranchi. Jharkhand is very rich in mineral deposits such as coal, iron, copper and aluminium ores. One of the India's largest steel plant is located at Bokaro in Jharkhand. Further east of Bihar is West Bengal. Kolkata is the capital of the state. Fishing is an important occupation of the people because West Bengal has a long coastline. The main well-developed industries of West Bengal are jute, textile and silk industries. People speak Bengali. Sweet dish of West Bengals are rasagullas and sandesh. Durga Puja is the most important festival of West Bengal. Dispur is the capital of Assam. The people speak Assamese and their main festival is Bihu. Kaziranga Wildlife Sanctuary of Assam is the home of the one-horned rhinoceros is very famous. The state has huge deposits of petroleum. The main industries of Assam are tea production, refining of oil, sericultures and handicrafts. Now let's see how much you learned from this video. This is a small quiz based on the topic that we have covered in this video. The Great Plains are important to us because... Next question is, people gather at places like Haridwar and Rishikesh because... Think over that and give the answer. Now it's a very general question. Which of the following does not lead to the river pollution? Now look at the map carefully and identify two states of this river basin. It's very easy. If you like my video, please subscribe it and like it. Thank you.